Hey there, so in this video we are doing the voice. So we're checking out what the singers are actually doing with their voice. And by the voice I mean the quality that gives you the best control over your voice, which is the twang. And the twang is what I call the annoying slash squeaky voice. And every good singer has that to a certain extent. But here I'm going to give you really extreme examples of the squeakiness and the twang in the singers' voices and what they can do with their voices when they do that. We're starting with Stevie Wonder. No introduction necessary. Let's just go. So this agility, oh wow, he can sing so fast. Yeah, they call it the runs, riffs, whatever it is that you call it. In classical terms, it's called a melisma, when you have a lot of notes on the same vowel. But this is like super flexible and accurate. Yeah, and I recommend you close your eyes when you are listening to him, because then you can really isolate. You can hear it really clearly. That quality of voice. This is going all through the register effortlessly, quickly, just professionally. It makes it sound so easy, because it is easy for him when he has this control of Okay, let me explain a little bit why. So why does the twang slash squeaky voice gives you so much control over your voice? So what happens when you do the your vocal cords close in a very tight manner. Yeah, not necessarily with effort, hopefully not, but if you just do this thing and you have everything open, no extra tension in the throat, but just the vocal cords closing. And with the twang you also have the epiglottis, is the thing that covers your throat when you swallow, so you don't swallow the wrong way. So the epiglottis goes and closes halfway as well, and that gives that quality. The resonance that is produced through that is very strong, very amplified, and very clear, very bright. And that is a very good use of the pharynx. And also the vocal cords, when they're closed, that is the right sense of control that you're looking for. It's not about all of this, right? So basically just the vocal cords have to close, and then you have some airflow through them, and that's singing. So this is what he's doing here. And yeah, just try and pay attention if you can hear this, because I can, because I was trained to do that. But maybe you can already spot it now. Close your eyes and try to hear it. Okay. So when he went there was a little bit of pushing there. I don't know if you noticed, but even though he did that, I wouldn't recommend anybody do that as a habit. Yeah, but if you are in this position of control, you can do anything you want for a moment, and then you go right back to the free and controlled mode. So that's what he did here. I haven't heard this much agility in a voice for a while. This is really impressive. Next, now we have Amy Winehouse. Yeah, you might have an idea why I chose her if you know her voice at all. It's very twangy as a default. So let's check out what she's doing.
Sweet reunions on Vegas, baby. Well, how you again? I'm in the tub and you on the sea. Look your lips as I soak my face.
Yes. When she does that, she can also play around with different colors of the voice. She can also, push a little bit and make a little bit distortion, and then she goes right back because again the vocal cords are closing really nicely, and she has this that resonance. So this is very easy.
And then you notice like a coffee burn.
It's a bit more.
My stomach dropping, my guts
That's a
shine.
little less.
You strong, yeah, it's those who truly stuck my knife in that.
Yeah, so again, very agile, very flexible. Sounds really good, right? Yeah, sounds really good. And it's really interesting. Like she goes from really pure like sounding a little bit like a duck to just sounding like normal singing.
I cheated was so like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. Oh, yeah, you know that I'm the one.
Nice. So that just how effortless it is. This is extraordinary. She looks like almost this is happening to her. That's what it looks like to me. And she is very, I don't think she's low on energy, but maybe a little bit. But what comes out is just really cool interpretation of the song, and almost every sound is different than the other.
Cheated myself. Like I know I was trouble. You know that I'm
Yeah, I don't think I have to add anything to what I already said. This is a very good example of the twang. The twang is there all the time. It's pretty much on a higher scale than you compare to other singers. So it's very clear, and then she just goes just does whatever the heck she wants. And it's very much in character as well. So yeah, no complaints. That's really good. Yes, we're gonna take a look at Adele and see how she uses her squeaky voice. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Did you hear it? It wasn't so it was it had some depth in it, but that ducky squeaky quality was there, except for the very last note where she flipped and she went and that's the head voice when you have more of a spooky quality, and she switches back and forth between those. Yeah, it's just so immediate, such an immediate result when you just open your mouth and you go, like you would say it. You would say, on a pitch, and that's your singing. That's what she's doing here. And then everything else falls into place. Nice. that was like almost like a yodel. And she went back into the very quickly and very easily. That's sort of like, I think that's an expertise of hers. Nice. And she even goes that's and as those are very, very small and quick closures of the vocal cords. It's not it's very, very squeaky and small, and that's how it's done. And that was a little more, people will call it covered, yeah? When you have the and then you put on top of that a little bit of the spookiness, and it just sounds a bit rounder and a little darker, and maybe some people would say more beautiful, but I also think her twang is beautiful. And yeah, this is really, really good tool to have. And just being able to go on all of the registers, and whenever you want, you go ooh, and that's your flip. Yeah, people call it a flip. Like, and then it's really super creative and artistic and pretty. Again, I just want to say, as we are listening and looking, just try to go back in your mind to what we talked about before, the badass face, the jaw, all of those things. I'm sure you will see a pattern with all of those singers as well. So next up is Justin Bieber. Let's see what he's doing. I personally really like the way he sings, like vocally what he's capable of. So let's see.
And like that, so DJ, bring that back is all around the world.
Need I say more? That's twang, like under the definition of twang. You probably see a picture of Justin Bieber. He's like very, very squeaky in the best sense, because it's also really cute, and he can, of course, play around with it and make it like more squeaky or rounder and stuff like that. But yeah, very, very flexible and cool.
People want to be loved, yeah, and all around the world, they're no different than us, yeah, and all around the.
So if you are a singing student or a singer who is trying to work on their riffs and runs, those really quick notes, try it. Try the very extreme squeaky sound without pushing, of course, just very much inside your head. And it will really, really help. It will help you get a feeling of your pharynx. It will help you get a lot more agility in your voice. Just test it.
Well, people want to be loved. All right, you ready to sing it? Yeah, cause all around them.
Yeah, that's not, you're not singing, so come on.
One more time, ready? Cause all around.
But did you notice right now when he spoke, that was the same voice? That's really cool. So the voice that he uses for the speaking is the same as the voice that he's using for the singing. And that's, again, a very important principle of the voice of this video. You can hear when the person is talking and when they're singing, you have the same quality. And that's very, very important. Singing is based on speaking voice. And when you want more control or more stuff to be able to do more stuff with your voice, then you go to the extreme version of the speaking voice, which is the squeaky voice.
One more time, ready? And all around the world, world.
Yeah, it's just the same voice.
Different than us. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, 'cause all around the world, yeah, yeah.
Very good.
Swag.
Yeah, he pulled that, out of his sleeve. Like, okay, let's just do this. Didn't even try. And it's not like he's not giving something of himself to the audience. He is. He's really connecting with them and everything, and is really like opening himself up. But it looks very effortless, which is a really nice combination. And so I think we said it all here. The squeakiness, the twang in the voice gives you a lot of control. It gives you a lot of power and volume. And this is something that all good singers have to a certain extent. These four, they have it more. And a lot of people love them for it, myself included.